Hard Mark Podcast.
Shrimp on the barbie. Shrimp on the barbie. Do you respect that? That's corruption. I could make a fake snake. You do not pee in the pool. You do not pee on the barbie. All of myself is clean.
Welcome to the Hard Mark Podcast, everybody. Rumpus Time has begun. My name is Erik Donaldson. The purpose of Rumpus Time is to explore the mind of the weird and wonderful star of our program. He is the artist formerly known as the man of 54,097 compliments, the EVP of soul skiing development, the maitre d' of Matt Drama, the Tampa Bay topsider, the living painting, the talent, the man who claims that if it's a gay women's armpit that you cannot lick, you must acquit. Flying Ryan Murphy. Ryan, how's it going, my friend?
It's going pretty good. I'm trying to recall the last one here.
The subreddit, WWE Gay Women's Armpit, the official subreddit of the Hard Mark Podcast,
Right.
featuring rainbow pictures doctored in paint of women with armpit hair with rainbow colors strewn throughout the armpit hair.
No, I remember the subreddit. Did I make an offhand comment there about?
You did not. No, I was just tying it in with the OJ trial, which is a very topical reference.
Oh shit! Now, okay.
Here in 2023, that everybody loves it. But yeah, how are you, my friend?
I'm good. You know,
It feels like it's been forever since we've done this.
has it been forever?
Nah, it's not been that long. It's been like a week delayed, but still, like, so normally we're like, I think the people are accustomed to these being months and months out. We're not months and months out. This is airing June 1st. The date of this recording, May 18th.
Wow.
So we're only a couple weeks in the past now. Everybody, we're practically here in the present.
Yeah, we've really ate up all our bandwidth here. I know it's like we're about to buffer. You know?
We are about to. It's a good thing that we're taking a pause when we are, because we don't want to buffer the people. But Ryan, he's back. He successfully navigated through Mexico. His first time as an adult man in a non-cruise ship environment to be in Mexico.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You went to Tequila, which we talked a little bit about off air. Do you think Tequila, the liquor, was named after the city, or do you think the city was named after the liquor? Which came first, chicken or the egg?
You can't make tequila outside of tequila. That's just
that's a rule.
like, no, that's a real thing.
Wait, what? No, it's not a real thing.
It is a real thing. You can't I think you can't call it tequila outside of it, unless it's like the Jose Cuervo plant is there.
You're saying this
Eric,
is like,
face is making me like doubt myself right now, but I'm pretty sure like,
wait, you're thinking of champagne.
no, I'm not thinking of champagne.
I'm pretty sure you're thinking of champagne, because there's American tequila distilleries, sir. I went to a tequila distillery in Puerto Vallarta, which is in Mexico, but not in the city of Tequila.
Well, maybe it's in Mexico that you can't like make tequila outside of tequila.
Okay, maybe, but I had it in Puerto Vallarta, so this doesn't stand up to scrutiny here, Ron.
Okay. You can, okay.
I think you heard someone's marketing pitch and you just accepted it as fact.
This is something. No, I didn't. This is something that goes way back. Let me double check.
I think someone pulled the wool over your eyes. I think you're a very gullible, trusting young lad.
No, Eric, that's not. No. There's something to this, but
some young child was trying to sell you Chick-fil-A, and they were giving you a whole can of worms about this tequila situation. But I'm here to break the news to you, Ryan. You can make tequila anywhere.
Real tequila. Okay, hold on, Eric. Okay, it's fine. We don't have to stop.
No, take whatever time.
I'm going to find this and I'll send it to you. And if I'm a little off on what I said, then that's fair. Maybe I am, but I don't think so. But
I have never heard that tequila can only be distilled in the city of Tequila.
If it's not the full truth, there's a grain of truth in what I'm saying here. Okay. There's something.
Ryan Grain of Truth Murphy. That about sums up this whole run to this point, I'd say.
Yeah. I'll get back to you on that. I'll make sure my facts are straight. But there's, like I said, there's something to that. We'll circle back.
Okay, all right. I mean, I don't trust that you will, just because you.
I will, Eric. I could click around, and you start like you'd be upset about my clicking, and it's not
I appreciate it from that standpoint, but your word's no good to me anymore. This muffaletta situation has gone on this whole time. Not one muffaletta has been ingested. And you know what? My wife was watching the newest season of Queer Eye, Ryan, featuring the Fab Five. Guess what they made on Queer Eye? Muffalettas. And I was like, what the fuck? Muffalettas are blowing up. And Ryan, you're behind the 8 ball now.
Well, I was waiting to come to Denver, the finest city for muffalettas.
I'll send you the link to the restaurant I found.
Yeah. Send that to me. That's all. I mean, I want a proper muffaletta, Eric. All right, Vegas, it's a knockoff city. All right?
It's a knockoff city. Gordon Ramsay would roll over in his grave if he heard you say that.
Yeah. Well, he's not dead, so.
Well, not until I get through with him. But Ryan, so we've got a couple pieces of business. We will get into the ranking. The Ryan ranks it here momentarily, but before we do that, I've been in a mode, a frame of mind as of late. Looking back, I think you know what? We conquered podcasting together, you and I.
Have we?
We did it. Yeah, we did it very well. We're not done. There's going to be more. But I think when I look back on our run, our historic multi-year run, never missed a Thursday. We did it bi-weekly for a period of time, but we never missed a Thursday of that bi-weekly schedule. And then once we switched to weekly, never missed that either. Wow. Pretty fucking good. Never lost an entire episode. Knock on wood.
Almost.
Almost. We've lost maybe 10 minutes of audio, but that's different. That's everyone does that. But I thought it would be a nice way to kind of close out the Rumpus Times here with a revisiting of something that we did a long time ago. Just to kind of see, the places you'll go, how far you've come, that type of thing. So I know there may have even been a follow-up to this. I know for a fact, episode 10, we did a quiz.
Okay, god damn it.
We did a wrestling quiz, Ryan, and that wrestling quiz was the basis of Ryan's level of knowledge about professional wrestling. So I've taken the time, the thought, the energy to create a new quiz. Some of the questions, not all, not even most, but some of the questions are literally the exact same questions that I asked you before during that first quiz. Some of them are new. I'd say, again, the majority of them are new. But I thought this would be a good sort of basis, a good baseline to determine, okay, what level of wrestling knowledge would we put Ryan at these days? So, Ryan...
It's possible that this gets worse, Eric, all right? Just so you know. I want to make it clear that, we'll see. But
just so you're clear, you scored 3 points on the original wrestling quiz back in episode 10.
Okay.
And I listened to back to episode 10. Woof. Audio quality, not great. It appeared that I was not talking into an actual microphone, and it was just my voice picked up on your microphone. It was a weird episode, but it was one of my favorite matches of all time. But we don't need to linger about that. But yes, 3 points on the original pro wrestling quiz back in episode 10, which it's been a while.
You sure you don't want to save this for the actual wrestling portion?
Yeah, because the match we've got has a lot of discussion around it.
It's got all right.
So we'll do a little bit of this here.
This is a pop quiz. No one likes pop quizzes, Eric. All right.
You're gonna love a pop quiz.
No one likes pop quizzes, Eric. You caught me real off guard, but I'm ready. I'm here, and I'm ready to fire off whatever answers I can get.
I'm hoping this gets you nice and ornery for the ranking. That's my hope. But we'll see. All right. So this is the new pro wrestling quiz, and I did full disclosure, all the facts here. I attempted to have ChatGPT write this for me. ChatGPT did not do a great job of writing a pro wrestling quiz on my behalf. Maybe it was user error. It's entirely possible, but ChatGPT, do better. That's all I'll say. So I wrote this myself.
Well, it was nice enough about my ankles, so yeah.
That's a good point. All right, first question, Ryan. And some of these are multiple choice. Not all. The first one is not, but some of them are. We have seen 14 matches involving Hulk Hogan. In each match that Hulk Hogan won, he performed his signature finishing maneuver. What is Hulk Hogan's finishing move?
I know this.
I know you know this because literally the last match that we watched was Hulk Hogan. He won that match with this move.
I'm trying to think of the name.
If you could, you know what? I will give you. You don't have to necessarily even say the name. If you can describe it to me, I'll give you credit for that too. That's fine.
I mean, it's like right. He's leg up.
Describe more of what you're. Paint a picture for me here, Ryan, please.
Oh, just give me a second.
Okay, yeah, take your time.
I'm not sweating, I swear.
I mean, you need a heat pump in there. That's what you need.
Yeah. I just want to think of the name. That would be.
Well, you can just describe what he does. It's fine. Doesn't need to be the name of the move. Although the name itself really not very, very elaborate. More or less just describes what his body's doing. Okay.
I mean, I feel like if I get this right, I feel like he's down. He's got him pinned on kind of on his back, and just got the leg up.
What do you mean he's got the leg up? Describe what
he's pulling the leg. No, that's not that guy.
Okay, hold on. Really quick aside. I listened back to the episode 10 quiz in preparation for this. This was one of the questions, more or less, of episode 10. That was your exact answer in episode 10.
Okay, well, things don't change that quickly, though.
Which is not the correct answer. Do you give up?
What's it called there? Yeah.
It's a leg drop. So he doesn't grab anything. He's literally the guy, his opponent is laying on the mat. Hulk Hogan just runs, he jumps up, and he just drops his leg on their throat.
Yeah, that sounds right-ish.
He did three of those to Vince McMahon in the last match that we watched at the very end.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind for the next quiz at episode 150, please. Okay, let's move on. Here's a multiple choice one here for you, Ryan. Multiple choice. Oh, Ryan's already mad. I can already tell. He doesn't like this episode already. One of these, Ryan, are one of Ric Flair's nicknames. So I'm going to read you a list of nicknames. One of these are one of Ric Flair's actual nicknames. He has many. This is one. One of these are real. Okay? First option, Fluffer Nutter. Second option, the Dirty Dog. Third, the Blonde Beauchamp. The fourth, Space Mountain. The fifth, Minneapolis Red.
B.
The Dirty Dog.
Yeah.
Good guess. It is not the Dirty Dog. He is the dirtiest player in their game. He is not the Dirty Dog. The real answer, Space Mountain.
Yeah, I mean, I feel better about that answer than I do the first one.
Do you know why he's called Space Mountain?
I don't.
He's the oldest ride in the park, but he's still got the longest line. Woo! Pretty good. Okay, let's move on. Ryan's still pointless, but that doesn't mean he could still come back, everybody. He can still bounce back here. This is a new question. This is not something that we have asked in any previous thing. So I've talked before about the Holy Trinity, nobody calls them that, but the three most notable, popular, noteworthy matches of all time in modern wrestling history. One is Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. Another one is the Hell in a Cell match between Mankind and The Undertaker. The third is Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart. This question is going to be about the Shawn Michaels-Bret Hart match that we watched a bit ago, but fairly recently in the grand scheme of things. What is the common name of the incident between Vince McMahon, Bret Hart, and Shawn Michaels that took place at Survivor Series 1997 in Canada? And so Canada is kind of I didn't give you the city because that would be a big spoiler, and that's a hint.
Oh, there's not multiple choice?
No. No. I thought about making this one a multiple choice. I did not, though.
The common name?
Yeah, what do people commonly refer to this incident as? I'll even describe it a little bit more. It's when Bret Hart's contractual dispute forced him out of the WWF. Vince McMahon was like, okay, we're going to get the referee to say Bret Hart quits when he didn't really quit. This has commonly been referred to with a specific name. That name is actually tied in with the city that this took place in Canada.
Would it take place in Toronto?
No. I'll even give you a city. Do you think this will help?
No.
Montreal.
I don't know.
Montreal Screwjob is the answer. Montreal Screwjob.
This has been fun, Eric.
Oh man, Ryan's our. Oh gosh, we'll burn through these last ones quick. I can already tell you're getting annoyed with me. Okay, this one is not about any specific match. This is just about like the rankings, which I would hope, fingers crossed, that you're not looking at this on your screen or anything. What wrestler has the most matches featured in the top 10 of our list?
Right, yeah, it's I know the guy. It's all the aliases.
Yeah, give me any one of the aliases.
Mick Foley.
There you go. All right, point for Ryan. Ryan's on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan is on the board. Mick Foley. I think he has 4, if I'm not mistaken. Either 4 or 5. I didn't write that down in my list, and we'll just move on. All right, you're not going to like this question. I'll try and give you as many hints as I possibly can. What is the name of the Undertaker's roly-poly manager who also fathered the Undertaker's demon spawn brother Kane? He's the guy, he's like white.
I know who you're talking. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a reference to funeral stuff, his name.
Was it?
Yes. A very heavy... Pardon?
The Gravedigger.
Is this... Are you quitting on this question already?
I don't know the answer, so... Yeah.
Paul Bearer. All right. This one I think you got a shot at. Name 3 of the 5 ways that a standard pro wrestling match can end.
Pin, tap out, disqualification.
Yeah, that's perfect. Which pro wrestling promotion currently has the highest average ranking? And this is multiple choice. Is it WCW, WWF/E, ECW, or New Japan?
ECW?
You got it. Yep. ECW's has the highest average ranking at 27. New Japan is second at 32. The lowest of the average rankings is WCW at 56. So, name the legendary wrestler that you have an undefeated 5-0 record in matches that he has participated in.
Steve Austin?
No, The Rock. The Rock. You were undefeated in matches.
Is it The Rock?
It is The Rock. You were 5-0. Undertaker, you were 0-6, which is a fun little fact there.
Yeah.
All right, last 2 questions here. What is the name of Mick Foley's finishing move aided, you might know this one, aided by his favorite puppet pal, notably introduced while visiting Mr. McMahon in the hospital?
Sacco.
There you go. That's 4 points there. How do you remember Sacco, but then you don't remember some of this other stuff? It boggles the mind here, Ryan. Last question, multiple choice. Ryan, you could hit 5 out of 10, which would still be an upgrade. You got 3 out of 10 last time. This is forward momentum, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Don't trust the process, okay? Don't.
I'm trusting it. I'm trusting it. It's
not about the end result. It's about the journey that you took to get there. I think I butchered that quote, but it's something like that. What Spanish word or phrase did Sting say into the camera after defeating Hollywood Hogan at Starrcade 1997? And so again, this is multiple choice. Your options are Mamacita, Ay Chi Chi, Bienvenidos, Chi Chi's Parabanda, or Gracias.
Mamacita.
You got it. 5 points for Ryan. Nice. There you did it.
You really. I just still feel real bad about that first one. I don't think I'll get over it.
What, the Hulk Hogan one?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I was surprised. I thought for sure, just because the last match that we watched was a Hulk Hogan match, I thought you'd remember, but No,
it wasn't.
Well, maybe next.
My bad to all the fans. I apologize. That was going to trip me up here for a while. So.
It's okay. I think they forgive you. I think people understand where you're coming from. But okay, so Ryan's not wrestling knowledge, 5 out of 10, pretty good. No complaints over here. But let's get into Ryan Ranks It.
A wave is like a twister.
What should we have Ryan rank here today? Do I have one that I had prepared in advance?
Finishing moves, I think, would be.
Yeah, maybe. Let's do. You know what? Let's perk your spirits up. I didn't intend to drag you through the mud on that, but I feel like you feel that I did. So let's throw you a bone here, Ryan. What do you say?
I'll take it. Yeah.
All right. Drinking games.
Oh, yeah. Man.
I need a little bit. I need a little more energy from you here, Ryan. I'd say drink.
No, okay, all right, Eric. Okay, I'm fine. So, do you have a list prepared?
I do.
Okay, all right, then yes, let's do it. This is a good one.
Okay, all right. Okay, so drinking games. I think as we usually do. What is the ketchup of drinking games? I think it's beer pong.
I mean, some might call it the mustard of drinking games.
What does that mean in this context?
I don't think ketchup's any good, but I love beer pong. So,
well, ketchup. I'm just talking the standard. Like when you think of a condiment, you think ketchup. When you think of a drinking game, you think beer pong.
You think ketchup when you think condiments.
Most normal human beings do.
All right, fine. I'll take your little ketchup analogy, but yes, I think beer pong is the standard, and it's going to be hard to outdo beer pong, but we'll see what's on this list.
Okay, so you saying it's number one?
Oh, are we starting with beer pong?
Yeah, we're going to start by ranking beer pong.
Oh, yeah, I mean, easily. Eric, were you? I mean, I don't know when beer pong was huge when I was in like high school.
Are you? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Are you trying to like say that like? Are you asking me if like I predate beer pong? Is that what you're fucking trying to get at here, pal?
I'm just wondering when it really picked up. I think like like if you look at like like American Pie, right? I don't think there was a ton of beer pong going on.
in the film American Pie, you don't think there was a ton of beer pong? I mean, I don't know if beer pong existed much in like the 80s. Not that American Pie was an 80s thing, but like, yeah, I don't remember seeing in movies that ever happened. What are you doing?
I'm plugging my laptop in.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. So I'm just wondering. I mean, did you play a lot of beer pong back in your day?
I remember it definitely being a thing in my 20s. I didn't do a whole lot of like high school partying where there was beer pong, but no, I think it was definitely a thing. If I had to guess, I think beer pong rose to prominence in the 90s, in like the mid to late.
Yeah,
90s,
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I mean, I would have said mid 2000s, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
I mean, I can look it up if it matters. But I mean, I know you've told us the story about how you lived in a house with some guys. There was one guy who always put his dirty sneaker on the wall while playing beer pong.
Yeah.
Where do you?
That story?
You have told us that story. Where do you land as it pertains to beer pong in like the specialized like house rules? Like, are you in favor of that, or should there be standardized stuff that's just expected? I think
house rules add like a little bit of a nice layer to the game. I kind of dig it. I think some people are fucking stupid with house rules. Like, it's got to be within like, you have to have certain parameters of the game, but like you can do a little house rules. I think it's all right. Like,
sure. What's the stupidest house rule that you've encountered while playing beer pong?
I think a lot of it has to do with like rearranging cups and like when you can do it, and like
I think you get one re-rack. I mean that's my like.
Yeah, but right. But I think standards 2. Some people will be like no, like, and then you could do more, you could do less, like whatever, like which I think can make things. I think like some people call weird rules on like bouncing, like the ball, and like how that's played, and
yeah,
but like, I mean, it's like stuff like that. Like usually I think like they call house rule. I mean, obviously it's in favor of the house, right? Like, so
yeah. Where do you land when it's 2v2 beer pong? Both players sink it into the same cup, instant victory. Where do you land on that?
Like the last cup?
No, like I've played before where if both team members it added an element where as soon as somebody shoots, if they make it, you have to take that cup away immediately, because if their partner makes it into the exact same cup on that turn, then the game's over. They win immediately.
So like the rule that this isn't even house rules. The rules that we've always played by is if you hit the same cup, it's called like a grenade. So it's 3 cups. You take an extra cup out.
Oh, okay. Well, what if it's the same cup that they both sink it in? Any extra rules there?
No. So if you hit 2 different cups, you get the balls back. If you hit the same cup, if each player hits the same cup, you pull 3 cups.
Oh, okay, so it's 2 extra cups beyond the one.
It's just it's 2 extra cups, right?
Okay, got it.
So that is pretty standard, I say nowadays. But yeah, I mean, like that was probably at one point a house rule, like like. So yeah, I don't mind it. Like I'll play by house rules,
Sure. Fingering and blowing, of course.
Yeah, that's guys and girls, guys finger and girls blow, right? Like,
Pardon
like
me,
like,
Ryan? Pardon me? What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, not that I only play with guys. There's usually tons of women around where I'm playing, but like
Clearly, yes.
But yeah, if you try to blow a ball out, you're gonna hear about it, So
Okay, all right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that was like commonplace. We talked about the re-racking. We talked about the bouncing.
Trolling, you guys. I mean, that's not really a rule, but like if you troll, like you sit on the table for the next game, like that was kind of.
Oh, I don't think I've ever encountered that one before.
There's a picture I'll send you from way back, like when we had the house, and it's like a collage of everyone who had trolled at the house under the table. So it's
Okay. Where do you land on if they attempt to bounce the ball in, then you're allowed to swat it away? Where do you land?
That's fair. Yeah, that's the risk you take.
Okay.
You got to try to distract them, or like wait till like they're picking up a ball, and then you just quickly. And it's a low percentage shot, but like it's a fun one. It's a fun shot.
How about prove it? Where do you land on prove it?
I don't know what that is.
Where like if you make it, then the other team has the opportunity to rebut. So you got to prove it.
So we usually do like rebuttal.
Yeah, sure.
Same
idea. Same idea.
Yeah, I think it's just the opposite. Yeah, right. They get to shoot. So I would rather them shoot. I think them shooting is like less percentage than.
Sure.
But I mean, not that I can't just hit all day.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, you're a regular.
I think we just play the rebuttal. Yeah.
So it sounds like beer pong #1 with a bullet so far.
I gotta start at least there. I mean, it's gonna take some miracles, some first something to pass beer pong, but we'll see.
Yeah, we don't know what else we got on here.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Let's move on to. I've never done this. I've heard of people doing this before. I don't know how much of it. When I was looking up games, and we don't even have to. Let's see, how many do I have on my list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 6. We can cut 1 because we usually do 5 if we want to, or we could just rank all 6. I don't know. Edward 40 hands.
Edward 40. So you duct tape 2 40s to each hand.
You got it, dude. And then I think isn't the idea that you're supposed to just drink them before the other? Like, are there other people who also have 40s duct taped to their hands, and it's trying to see who can drink them the fastest?
So I never did this. I've definitely seen like pictures of people doing this, and there's no chance I would ever do it now. I'm too old for that. Like,
you're 33. Welcome to 33, by the way. Happy birthday, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks.
Just celebrated.
But like, I think like like that could be an interesting game, especially like. If you're like 20, like that might be fun, like, and just because you're going to be really fucked up, like, by the time you're.
I think maybe today's society would be better about this. I don't know that I would ever trust my friends when I would have been that age. Like if I did have my hands duct taped to 40s, like with pissing and like doing stuff that I need to like, do with my hands ordinarily, because you need a buddy. And I don't know that I would trust any of my friends to like not fuck with me.
So is the goal of that game to just finish the bottles first, and then you can unduct tape your hands or whatever?
I'll double check. My understanding is yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would just be like, I guess I just have to finish this before I have to pee, which would be hard. That's not good beer usually. Usually you're drinking like Old English or Mickey's or something like,
Yes. Okay, so let's see. Urban Dictionary, the authority on drinking games. When you tape a 40 to each hand, and you can't take them off until you're finished drinking them. So yeah, just, that's pretty much it.
The other, like, especially like back in the day, like if you wanted to like smoke or something, like you're gonna have a real problem with that, like with your hands really occupied. So I don't know. Like, I mean, a fun way to get fucked up, I guess. Like, for sure. Like, I put this maybe at number 4.
Okay, with room to be bumped.
Yeah.
Okay, Edward, 40 hands. Great. All right. Moving along here, quarters.
That's another one I never played. I know the game, but I never played it. My grandpa had a bar, and we, like, me and my cousins would like. I guess we kind of tried to like shoot quarters into a glass, just because.
Sure. I don't think I've ever played quarters either, as a matter of fact.
Maybe we should bring back quarters,
Maybe it's just laying dormant just for us to bring it back.
Yeah.
Quarters probably. You know what? I might have seen quarters in like media. I feel like quarters was something I remember seeing in like movies predating beer pong.
Yep, agreed. So I don't. Is it just you? I know you shoot the quarter off the table and try to end it in a cup, right?
Yes, correct.
And so do you take a shot after that? Like,
let's find out. It has a Wikipedia, so it's a legitimate thing. If the player to their left, what the fuck? Each round starts with a glass filled with a drink in the middle of the table and two people on opposite ends of the table having a quarter and a glass. Each player shoots his or her quarter at his or her glass until they make it in. Then the player passes the glass to the player on their left. If the player on their left still has a glass as well, the player taps that glass with theirs, and the player who has been tapped must drink from the glass in the middle of the table, refill it, and then make the quarter into his or her glass before they get tapped again. This sounds complex.
Yeah, it does. Like,
no wonder why beer pong became like the dominant drinking game.
I don't like you said. It seems like it could be a little bit simpler. Like you just kind of maybe you shoot the quarter into like whoever's glass and they just drink, and then you reset it in the middle or something. Like
maybe, yeah. This is talking. There's an alternate version here where glass is positioned in the center of the table. Participants take turns attempting to bounce a quarter into the glass. If the shooter succeeds, they pass the glass to anyone at the table. That person must then chug the beverage and catch the quarter in their teeth. So, so I think there's all sorts of different, versions of just bouncing a quarter into a cup.
I think that game has potential to, in some fashion, make a comeback. Like maybe you get old and you can't stand at the beer pong table for 20 minutes straight. You got to sit down and play quarters. Like I do think that like the issue would become like you probably lose that quarter like if you're bouncing it just shoots like like I feel like you lose it a lot, and that'd be annoying.
It is harder to pick up a quarter than it is a ping pong ball. I'll grant you that.
Yeah. I'm going to put this number 5 right now. I think Edward 40 Hands still beats this out.
Oh wow, interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that in advance. Okay, all right.
Well, maybe because I'll just put number 5. We'll see if it moves. Shit happens.
Shit does happen. Never have I ever.
Yeah. See, I hate that game.
Why do you hate Never Have I Ever? Because you've done so many things. You world-traveled man, you?
No, I just think, because it's, you have to go around. It's like one of those games where it's kind of like an icebreaker game,
Uh-huh, yeah.
And you have to go around, you have to say stuff, and you're like, am I being appropriate with this question?
Sure. Well, I mean,
assuming group gonna like what I say, and then have I ever done something? Should I really say, it's just, yeah.
It sounds fun and flirty to me, Ryan. It sounds fun and flirty to me.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it could. Yeah, it could be. I just, I don't know. It's not. I've played it, and it's fine. But it's not. It's definitely not my. I guess all these drinking games we've been talking about are kind of active, and this is not an active. This is more of a. I don't know what you call it.
I mean, it's not an activity. It's just kind of a dialogue based game as opposed to all these other ones.
But you could play Never Have I Ever without drinking.
True. Well, you could play beer pong without drinking.
Well, Erik, it's in the name.
You could play quarters without drinking.
Yeah, well, yeah. You can't play Edward 40 Hands without drinking.
Well, that's true. That is the one where, I mean, unless you're chugging some Mountain Dew, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but I just, again, I don't like icebreakers. I just say, I don't like this. You know what? I take it back. I'm saying this right now as someone who's not that drunk. And, usually when I start getting pretty drunk or to the point where I don't play that game, then I'm I'm like, fuck yeah. All right, let's go. I need to be in the right mood, the right setting for it. But, I don't know. I don't know if I consider it a drinking game, Erik.
Well, I mean, I think
you could take a lot of stuff like that, and you could say, "Oh, it's a drinking game."
I think the idea, though, is you're playing Never Have I Ever, and then if you're the person who's raising your hand, then the expectation is you're taking a drink. So I think generally it's a drinking game. But you're right; it does not have to.
If you have done it, you take a drink. Is that maybe I just?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you play you go around the table. Never have I ever.
I thought it was you put one finger down, if you never have I ever, and that's how you do it. You don't take a drink; you just put a finger down.
I think the version that I've seen before is anyone who you'll intentionally say never have I ever done this, and then anyone who has done that, they have to take a drink.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I number 4. I gotta reshift here.
Is that bumping Edward's 40 hands up or down?
I mean, it would bump it up. I'm just wondering if I should put this. Let's put that number 4 right now. I may change my mind. Quarters may get a bump here. I'm not sure. We'll see.
Okay. So Edward's 40 hands is up to 3. Never have I ever.
I don't know how Edward 40 hands got to 3. Like that's
something you've never even done before.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like on the bubble, like, I don't even think I should put that on there. This doesn't seem like a game so much as torture, but whatever. Kings, Ryan.
So that's where you pull a card and you.
Yes.
Yeah. Again, it's just, it's like, I don't know, like.
King's Cup.
I'm not a huge fan of, I played it, way back. I don't even know if I fully remember all the rules, but.
I'm looking at it now. Yeah, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head what the rules of Kings would be.
I don't know. Again, it's kind of card. God, I want to move this number 4 too. Everything's just getting a bump to number 4 here.
You really hate quarters. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
You sounded like you had a lot of promise for quarters. Like, it could make a comeback, and we just streamlined the rules a little bit. Now you're just bumping everything above quarters.
I know. But I don't know what number 6 was here, but I think you're missing a huge game that had the potential to challenge beer pong, and I'm not sure if it's on the list yet.
I have a feeling it's on the list.
Okay. All right.
I'm saving it to the end.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't like Kings that much either from what I recall. Like, I played it just wasn't as much fun. I'd rather play it with 40 hands, even though I haven't done it.
Well, I can make that dream come true next time we see each other.
Yeah.
That'll be the next hard mark challenge. And, I've got a wife, so she can help me pee.
Yeah, someone's God. I drink fast.
maybe Colt can help you pee.
Yeah, I mean, I think it. So that could be. I mean, I think I'd even rather play Never Have I Ever over Kings, to be honest. I mean, maybe 4-3-2, and then.
Okay, so where is Kings going? Above or below quarters?
Below. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna put. I guess I'll put Kings number 5, quarters number 4, Never Have I Ever 3, Never 40 Hands 2, Beer Pong 1 right now.
Okay. All right, I'm just going to leave it. Okay, so where in relation to... Okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying close enough attention to you.
Okay, you want it again?
Yes.
Okay. So Kings 5.
Okay.
Quarters 4. No, fuck. Quarters going to make a comeback here.
We weren't even talking about quarters.
Quarters going to make... I haven't even played it, but like, as a kid... With like root beer.
Right, of course. Everyone.
Yeah, then I Never Have Ever 4, quarters 3, Edward 40 Hands 2, Beer Pong 1.
Okay. All right. What a weird fucking list. Okay, this is fine. Okay. There we go. That's close enough. Okay. Last one, which Ryan, very antsy to get to this one, I'm sure. Well, unless this is not what he was thinking of, but I'm pretty sure it is. Flip Cup.
That's it, Erik.
We had to challenge beer pong in some way, form, or fashion. I don't know if this is going to do it, but I will say to Flip Cup's credit, and like I'm impartial in this. I'm just trying to look at the good and everything. Beer pong usually gets a little bit of a crowd around it. Like, it's a good spectator sport, but Flip Cup probably the best of the spectator drinking sports.
Yeah,
because of the franticness. Like, there's always activity going. Beer pong can have lulls. There's only excitement when people are like throwing, and then like the gaps in time and like, oh, I got a re-rack and da-da-da. Like, it's almost like football in that regard, that you have downs. Flip Cup is like, once you have the setup, then the audience comes, and it's like, okay, let's just fucking do this shit.
No, I agree, and I think there's like a sense of urgency in the game too that makes like. It gets the people riled up. Right?
Absolutely, yes. I'm right there with you.
I think Flip Cup's a fucking great game. I thought it was gonna be left off the list. I think it could make an argument at beer pong. I don't think it takes over beer pong, but I think it's easily number 2 in this list for sure.
Sure.
So I think it's easily number 2.
Have you played Flip Cup before?
Yes.
Okay. Why is that funny? I didn't.
You think I am, Eric?
I mean, you hadn't played quarters. I thought maybe there was a chance that you hadn't played Flip Cup.
No, I think Flip Cup became big at one point. There's another drinking game, and I've never played it. And I don't really even know the rules, and I'm not saying add to this list, but I don't know if you've heard it. Like dice, like have you seen that? I think it's like the new kids game. Like they throw this dice way up in the air, and it hits like they try to hit like there's beer on the corners of the table or something, and it's. What the interesting thing about this, dude, is that it's drawing some of the biggest crowds I've ever seen to a drinking game.
Okay.
Like, beer pong can draw, Flip Cup, but this thing is drawing massive crowds. It's crazy.
No. Is this a TikTok thing?
No, it's not a TikTok thing. It's just, I think it's more like it's a generation below us,
Okay, dice.
I think it's a Gen Z thing. I never really.
This is all new information to me. I had no idea there was.
I wouldn't know where to rank it. I'm not saying you missed anything else. I'm just saying you talk about spectators. Like I'm just saying some of the biggest crowds around this. Right. I'd like to, I don't really have a story, but I do want to say, speaking of crowds.
Okay, yeah, hit me.
We had a beer pong game at our house, and we had a bunch of people over. Like it was we kind of had like a party, and it was fun. This girl who was well, whatever. That's not the point.
I mean, you can, yeah. No, tell us.
Well, anyway, she just happened to be there, and but we had this crowd around us, and probably I don't know, 20 people watching this game, and we had thrown $100 on this game too. So we were betting. And
this is beer pong.
This is beer pong, yeah. So this was a lot of money at the time,
Sure, yeah.
And we were down a bunch of cups. We were probably down 6. We had 6 left to hit. They had 1, and we kept rebuttaling and rebutting, and we rebutted our way back to 1-on-1, and we hit the last cup, and they missed, and we fucking won that game. And the amount of people who were watching it, and the pressure that was on that game was the most insane. It's just something. Hey, maybe I don't have a lot of cool, important events, but that's something I'll never forget.
You can hang your hat on that. That's the type of legendary, drinking game story that lives on through the generations. You'll be telling your children and your children's children about that.
Yeah. I didn't accomplish much, but hey.
I mean, clearly it was important enough that it's stuck with you through all these years. So I can appreciate that.
I want to. Okay, so I know that it's 2, so that moves Edward 40 hands down to 3, and then I think that's quarters 4, and then Kings. I feel like Kings should be on there. I'm gonna drop Never Have I Ever just because I think it's
a drinking game, Ryan.
It's a drinking game, but it's not necessarily. It doesn't have to be a drinking game.
Beer pong doesn't have to be a drinking game either. You just use water.
It's in the fucking name. It's called beer pong, Eric.
Ridiculous.
It's called beer pong.
Flip Cup doesn't have drinking in the name.
Not everything has beer in it, all right?
That's his first problem. I don't agree with that being the one that's cut, but whatever. Okay, so that leaves our finalized list of the all-time great drinking games, as according to my co-host Ryan. Beer pong at 1, Flip Cup at 2, Edward 40 Hands at a strong 3. I was not expecting Edward 40 Hands to be that high on our list, but then we've got quarters and Kings bringing up the rear. Fuck you, cards. But that's it. Anything else to mention around the topic of
I would be curious just if you could give a quick ranking of those 5. Where would you put them? I don't know where beer pong or flip cup lands in your list.
Beer pong's 1. Beer pong's 1. I think Edward 40 Hands is just 5. That just seems like such a stupid fucking kid shit to do. So beer pong 1. Flip cup is also. I would say beer pong and flip cup is 1 and 2. That makes sense. Quarters 3, just because of the potential. I think the rules of quarters would make it would very much influence my opinion of it. But I think under the right circumstances, quarters has the best shot of being in that flip cup beer pong category of amount of fun, as long as you're not overcomplicating what the fuck the rules are. So I think quarters 3, Kings 4, and then Edward 40 Hands 5 would be my list.
Okay, all right,
yeah. So and I stand by that list. That
Would you drop Edward 40 Hands for Never Have I Ever?
Yeah, without a second thought, I would.
I mean, it seems like Never Have I Ever has a chance to be up there in the top 3 on your list.
I just think it's a fun and flirty game, Ryan. I think it's like you're there, you're a single man, you're amongst some ladies, you start like kind of getting the vibe of the room, like, oh, she's a party girl. She likes getting out there and wild and wet out in the wilderness.
Right. It's your kind of game. That's an Erik Donaldson.
It's very cerebral. That's right. I can't throw for shit, but you know what? I can think. I can think, right, Ryan. Yeah. No one can take away my ability to think. Yeah. But yeah, no, I would definitely put Never Have I Ever. That might be 3 for me if I had my druthers about me. But that's the ranking. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Again, this is not the final Rumpus Time. I want to make sure that's clear, but it's the last one of our regularly scheduled intervaled stuff. But we gotta finish this thing. And we'll see how long this takes. But we are in the... what are we in? The birds and bees of spring. It doesn't feel like spring sometimes. It's still very warm. But I think until, mid to late June is when spring... This guy. This is fucking human calendar over here. He's just running around naked in Fremont. He's just celebrating all the time. He knows all the dates.
You should put that on the wrestling quiz.
Maybe we'll have a non-wrestling quiz. I won't tell it because I don't. I might still do this. We'll see. But birds and bees of spring. Keep one, cut one animals. Ryan is keeping one animal forever thrown into the vault of.
You really fucked me on this one last time.
How so? What do you mean?
You made me cut Orca.
Well, that was hypothetical. That wasn't the real. That wasn't the real one. You just picked chicken over Orca.
I still remember. I have dreams about it.
We haven't done Ryan's dream journal a bit, so if you really are having these dreams, I would love to know about it. But yes, Ryan, whatever the opposite of Noah's Ark is, Ryan is doing that to one of these choices. I have 2 left. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe we only want to do one. We'll see how much time we get out of this. There's one that's a Ryan pick that I don't find that interesting. There's one that's an interesting one, but it doesn't have anything that I know what your opinion is of one of the animals. Do you have a thought one way or the other? Don't both. Okay, let's do them both. Okay, let's start with the Ryan one. So I don't know what your opinion is about both of these animals, but I have a feeling I know what one of them is. Granted, this has been a while, so your opinion can be very flip-floppish at times. But the first of our keep one, cut one animals for this Rumpus Time, we've got rat, great little pets, according to Ryan, versus rabbit.
Yeah, I mean, I cut rabbit.
What the fuck? You didn't even give it any thought, Ryan.
I mean, it's no brainer. I had 2 pet rats growing up.
You had 2. Okay, I don't know that you. I mean, maybe it's granted. It's been a while since we talked about how cute little pets rats are, but you know how many enemies you're making right now by cutting rabbits from the earth, right?
I mean, rabbits they're cute. They kind of run. They're not that cute though. To be honest, they're okay.
Sure.
Ferrets are
You're
cuter.
dooming the city of New York to just and I mean the fucking Black Plague. That wasn't rabbit created, Ryan.
Okay, so I guess let me back up, Erik. That's
Please.
you made a good point. So I guess we're probably talking the whole species. I guess, right? I was just leaning towards my pet rat.
You need to kill your pet rat right now, Ryan.
Well, they would be gone too if I made this decision. Yeah, I mean they're gone anyway. They already died.
Sorry to bring up old wounds.
Yeah.
What were their names? What were their names? Do I want to ask this guy?
So the first one was Zipity.
Zipity. Okay, Zip for short. Okay.
And then I was a big fan of Fast and the Furious in 6th grade.
God fucking damn it, Ryan. I forget how fucking young you are. You were a fan of Fast and the Furious in the 6th fucking grade, okay? Yeah. Please go on.
I named it Nosie.
Is that a ref? Oh, wait, to fucking Nos, the fucking boost?
Nos, Erik, nitrous oxide.
Okay, Bill Nye. Wait, so the name was Nosie?
Nosie, yeah. Which is actually, I mean, it's kind of, it was a good name. That and super fast. That rat was super fast, and it would jump. It would do crazy stuff. Actually, I think yeah.
Was Nosie You just took nos and you added E at the end, right?
Yeah, like Nos isn't going to make sense, It's a Nosie.
Okay, got it. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I understood. Okay, I'm with you.
So yeah, those were the two. So
okay, Zipity and Nosie, got it.
Yeah, I mean, and I know people who I guess my initial thought was I know people had pet rabbits, like Greta had some rabbits, and so I was just immediately comparing the two, and I decided to kill her rabbits instead of my rats. Because rabbits are just
cold-blooded over here. This guy don't want to get on his bad side. You just heard it right here.
God. No, that's not what I meant. Pets. But you get what I mean. But yes, I guess in the grand scheme of things, it would actually probably be better to take out rats. I think
you're doing more. I mean, except for those farmers and their cotton fields and everything. But yes, I think you're generally doing more good if you eliminate rats from.
I think eliminate rabbits.
Rats.
Oh, rats. Yeah, no, I needed to take a step back. I made that decision too quickly there. Wow. So yes, I think I would eliminate rats. Unfortunately, but yes, rabbits get to stay. They're just field things that they hop around and they live happy. They eat carrots and stuff
Also, you got to think about it like this: you'd be eliminating Bugs Bunny from the world.
Yeah, but you got Ratatouille and
I put Bugs Bunny above Ratatouille personally, but that's just
all right. I was trying to make a counter argument, but you're probably right.
No, that's a good counter. I was thinking Master Splinter.
Yeah,
I still put Bugs Bunny. I think over both.
What's the other show? It's the Cat and Mouse. Jerry.
Jerry's a mouse, so that's not different than a rat.
Well, I mean, I think they're pretty similar.
I mean, well, the rules of this are very, very clear. The animal that I'm saying is what's being cut or kept.
Yes. Okay. So I gotta cut rats. Unfortunately, rats don't make the cut here. It's rabbits.
Well, congratulations, Peter Cottontail. Did you want to do the other one too, Ryan?
I was just fired off. Yeah.
And then you know what we can do? Oh, we can do it where the winners face off.
Do you have the winners written? Oh, like in this round?
Of this round.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. The other one, and I changed this up recently. We've got two exotic animals, Ryan. So we have a lot of meat on the bone, so to speak, for this one. Your options for keep one, cut one animals, birds and bees of spring, of winter, or no, Ask the Talent. That's what we're doing. This is Ask the Talent. I don't know if I said that earlier. This is Ask the Talent. Enter the little voice clip of Ryan that we play.
Ask the Talent.
Your first animal of this one, keep one, cut one, Komodo dragon.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Kind of dickhead lizard,
Is it? What do you mean?
I think so. I think they fuck with,
Hold on. No, okay. I don't want anyone to say the other animal because I can already tell you're anti-Komodo dragon. Why are you anti-Komodo dragon?
I saw it fucking with I can't remember it was some sort of mammal. Some little helpless mammal. It was fucking with it, it was a big Komodo dragon.
Yeah, Komodo dragons are large.
Yeah, and it was just fuck, and I was well, fuck this guy,
So you saw one TikTok video of a dickhead Komodo dragon, and now you're painting all Komodo dragons with the same brush.
Well, you don't know if the next animal I also think is a dickhead. So all right, just
So you want me to just say the name of the other animal then?
Yeah, let's see what
hippopotamus.
Yeah, I mean, those things, aren't they the most powerful animal, one of the most powerful animals on the planet?
Yeah, I saw a hippo getting bullied the other day by an elephant, which seemed yeah. So I think an elephant can fuck up a hippo, but hippos, I think, as far as non-insect, non-mosquito animals, hippos kill the most people in the. Now, it's not a huge number,
right?
But they're the most dangerous animal as far as statistics go, to my understanding.
Yeah, this is definitely a harder one. I don't know,
yeah, I think you don't have any innate biases towards either of them, so it's an actual fair contest for once in our lives. Do we want to know more facts about either of these animals, Ryan?
Well, maybe spit a couple facts and let's
see. So off the top of my head, we can Google these as needed, but Komodo dragons, they have It's considered to be like poisonous bite, but it's really because they have so much bacteria in their mouth that like it's guaranteed to get infected. And so like if you get bit by a Komodo dragon, the rumor is you're not going to make it. Like they will follow you because you're going to like keel over and like pass out or whatever from your infection, and then they're going to catch up with you and eat you.
That's probably why it was just like fucking with this little animal, because like it just knew like, hey, like one like little, give me a little tooth in the skin and you're done. Like,
Tooth in the
I don't even have to fucking eat you right now. I could savor this.
Can you please, on one of your dates this weekend, just say the line, "Let me give you a little tooth in the skin," and see what their fucking reaction is? It worked well for Jeff Dahmer, sure. I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying what I saw there, Eric. All right, I'm just to the people. I'm just trying to create a Komodo dragon bias.
I can see that. I've seen a Komodo dragon eat an entire goat, like the whole goat. It just ate it.
Yeah,
it was pretty fucking wild. The Komodo dragon. So that's that. Hippopotami. They have a great Christmas song written about them. I don't think there's any Komodo dragon Christmas songs to my knowledge at this point. Also, they do a thing when they poop where they like whip their tail around in a circle like a helicopter blade, and then they just fling shit everywhere as like an intimidation tactic. Also, yeah, that's true. Also, and this is a fact I just learned, again, can be a positive. Well, actually, this is going to be a negative because I know how Ryan feels about peeing in pools because he's a hypocrite. But hippos are one of the hippos are one of the few animals that will actually shit in their own watering holes.
Don't shit where you eat kind of thing.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, so they don't just piss in it. They
do shit where they eat.
Yeah, they'll just shit and just marinate in their own feces.
I mean, what a disgusting fucking creature, you know?
But I've also seen hippos eat entire watermelons, so that's cool too. So it's all push and pull.
I mean, I think just because, like...
Before you say an answer.
Okay,
I'm going to Google Komodo dragon trivia, and I'm going to do hippo trivia. And then once you hear those bits of information, then you can make a decision. And I'm not vetting that these are good pieces of trivia. This is literally just a quick Google search, and I'm pulling it up. This is 10 facts about Komodo dragons. 1, Komodo dragons are not dragons. 2, Komodo dragons are venomous. I don't know that's true. I think they just have a lot of bacteria in their mouth, so I'm already calling bullshit on this fact. But don't hold that against Komodo dragons. Hold it against geco.org. They live on their own island. That is, I think, true. Komodo dragons may have originated in Australia. They have excellent sense of smell. Their tails are as long as their bodies. I don't know what that may... Oh, okay. I don't know what that makes sense exactly, but...
Are you reading questions or are you reading the answers? Like, I don't...
No, these are facts. These are all facts.
These are just facts. You're just... Okay, yeah.
And then I'm adding my own thing in, which I probably shouldn't do. But they have excellent sense of...
Wait, hold on. I just want to be...
Yes.
Sorry. You're reading these facts and then you're disputing some of them in real time.
Yes, because I didn't do any of this prep in advance. So I'm equally as shocked as you are by these facts. Their tails are as long as their bodies. Komodo dragons are carnivores. They can swim. There is more to learn. And they are a vulnerable species. I don't know if that was a great series of facts here. Okay, so that was Komodo dragon trivia. Hippo trivia really quick. Hippo trivia. 10 interesting facts to know about hippos. Great. We got 10 for Komodos. We'll keep it even. Hippos are the third largest mammals on Earth. There are 2 species of hippopotamids. Interesting. Hippos are strong swimmers. Well, they also shit in it as well. Hippos are a threatened animal, so they're both threatened species. So you're just the sword of Damocles hovering over one of these endangered species already. Hippos are herbivores. I didn't know that. The gestation period of a hippo is 243 days, 8 months. Hippos are most active at night. They produce their own sunblock. They can identify friends from enemies by smelling their dung. And hippos serve as an integral role in their ecosystems, which I'm sure Komodo dragons do as well. But those are the facts.
I feel like they love shitting and they love shit. Like,
yeah,
you know.
So it really depends on how you feel about shit.
I'm not a huge fan, like, to be honest.
Okay.
That said, I think, you know, I this is a tough one. I don't really know which way to lean, but like I'll lean towards this direction just because I've seen hippos at like zoos, and I think that's a pretty cool like exhibit. You know, like you know, like I know, like like you said, they can eat. I feel like I've seen them like crush a watermelon like in there. You know,
sure.
So like, and they're fast. I'm pretty sure they're fast swimmers.
Yeah, I think they're fast runners and swimmers. Yes.
Yeah, which they're so big, it makes them interesting. So I'm going to go hippo on this one.
Okay.
I'm going to go hippo.
Hippo versus rabbit.
Yeah, I mean, this one's so like if I kill off the rabbits, do they replace them, or like is there gonna be a lot of hippos in the backyard? Like,
Yeah, exactly. You were replacing every rabbit that exists now.
they're just hippos.
Are now hippos. My parents' yard is going to be real interesting this summer.
I don't want to say like fuck rabbits at this point because they beat out rats, but like
do it for Zipity.
Yeah, I know, right? Like it's.
I'm starting to think, Ryan, that you don't really have a whole lot of respect for family.
If I don't take him out here,
exactly. It's like, did Vin Diesel's lessons do nothing for you while watching Fast and the Furious, Ryan?
Fuck it, all right. We'll go fucking, fucking like take out the rabbits. I'm not a big rabbit fan anyway. Like, I always say that. Like,
fuck those wascally wabbits.
Yeah, I don't even think I don't think rabbit meat tastes. I think it's tough anyway. Like, like.
It's still probably better than hippo meat, but either way.
Yeah. Well, there we go. We're gonna ride down to the sunset on that call.
Well, that is true. This is the final Rumpus Time. We have one more episode left, a wrestle talk, before we call it. Call it for a little bit, a little summer break, as we've been talking about for a long time now. But follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Hardmark Podcast. Like us on Facebook. Follow Ryan. He's on TikTok. RJ Murphy 1922. He's there. But again, that was Rumpus Time. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're not hard, get hard. Once you get hard, stay hard. Rumpus Time. It's over. Thank you very much. We'll be back June 8th for the last of the Wrestle Talks before summer vacation. Thanks, everybody. Let me give you a little tooth in the skin.